You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to gain further support, join my channel membership. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Dose of Positivity. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates. I am your channel for motivation, inspiration, positivity, all of those things. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love to hear all of the comments from all of you beloved motivators. So today we're going to be talking about self-love, a topic that I love to talk about. But today we're going to focus more on the self-love of making sure that we're putting on our own oxygen mask. And, I have to say, save yourself first. It's so important for us to tune into ourselves and to do certain things for ourselves, because most of us will wind up doing so much for other people, but we do not do those same said things for ourselves. So taking our own advice and respecting ourselves. I say this because I think it's important to all of you motivators. We usually are very kind people, loving people, respectful people of other people, but are we doing those same things for ourselves? Learn to put your own oxygen mask on first. Let's get into today's topic. All of you are more than welcome to today's discussion. And as always, put the comments in the comment section for some ways that you are growing and learning to put your own oxygen mask on first, okay? So let's start with this. I think that it's very important that when we're adults, that yes, we take care of ourselves, we handle our business, we do everything we need to do for ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves, we're loving on ourselves, we're doing everything that is important for us. Do that. Do everything for your family that you need to, because it's important to strike a balance in life, that it can't be all work or it can't be all about your family. That's one of the things that I'm learning for myself as a grown and mature woman, that it's okay for me to have my own life. And the same thing to all you motivators. It's okay to have your own life. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to have friends. It's okay to do many things. Hey, Tamika, how are you doing? Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much I really do appreciate you and everybody who took time out of their busy schedule to be here to support me. And I hope that you get the message that you need to get from today's topic. Okay. And we're talking about putting our oxygen mask on first. Okay. Let's start with the first point. It's very important for us to take breaks while we are working so hard, while we're taking care of your children, your family, your relationship, your friends. Are you taking breaks for yourself? You know, we will just be working, right? You're working on the outside, and then at home you're working on your home environment to make sure your home is clean, that there's food. If you have children, you're providing for your children, or anybody who's in your household. You're taking care of everybody, but are you taking care of yourself? It's important to strike a balance in this life and learn to take breaks. Yes, work hard, but it's nothing wrong with playing hard too. Play hard, take your breaks, take some days off from work, take your days off from other people, and get lost in your own business, in your own life. Work on your objectives in life. For many years, I put so much time, effort, and energy into being supportive in my relationship, being supportive of friends, being supportive of relatives, but I was not supporting my own self. I wasn't supporting my own dreams. And many times we give to other people, and especially if you have people around you that are toxic and they only care about themselves, they're never going to tell you, take a break, sit down, put your feet up. They won't tell you that because they're only interested in their own motives and agendas. So we as human beings, we as people, as human beings, as grown and mature, that's the key right there, mature adults. See, many of us, we're all adults, right? But how many people will put in the time, the effort, and the energy into loving themselves, into caring for themselves? Love and care for yourself enough to say, I deserve to take a break. I deserve to love me. I deserve to give back and to do some great things for myself. And that's not being selfish. Many of us grew up in that environment, that toxic environment where you have to always give to your relative. You have to always give to your children. You have to always give to your romantic relationship. You have to give to everybody, but you're never giving to yourself. And that is a recipe for a disaster. That's a recipe for burnout. And I don't want any of you motivators, I want none of you to burn out. Well, that's much better. I want none of you to burn out in life. I want you to be able to be in this life at peace, with happiness, with joy, with motivation, with encouragement, with strength. We have to take care of ourselves. And if you don't put on your own oxygen mask, you're going to have meltdowns. Like I had last week, I had a meltdown because I was not balancing the work home life. Overworking, underpaid, not getting rest, and still everybody wants more from you. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm speaking for myself. The more that I give to others, it's the more that they want. And I'm the one that had to set a boundary with how much hours I work, with how much time I give to other people, and also putting that same time into myself, pouring into me to make sure that I'm okay. To all of you motivators, make sure that you are okay. And we can only do that when we take some breaks, whether it be a vacation, whether it be turning off your social media or your phone, just getting lost in your own world, getting lost in doing what makes you feel good, making sure that you're putting on your oxygen mask, because it's something that they always say in a plane or in any saving modes. Make sure you're okay first. because you can't be your best. You can't be happy, healthy, and okay for other people if you're not happy and okay. And that definitely means, knowing yourself, knowing when you feel worn out, knowing when you feel burnt out, knowing when you're on the break of not being okay, and saying, you know what? It's no. I'm not available to anybody because I need to be available for me. That's something that I learned in the past 2 to 3 years, that it's okay to tell everybody no. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to not support everything that everybody has going on, because when we do that, how can we be okay for ourselves? You can't be okay for anybody else if you're not okay within yourself. If you're not okay emotionally, mentally, financially, and spiritually, you have to put on your own oxygen mask. And it means that we have to have some plans, putting some plans in place. And for many of us, we did not grow up in that environment of teaching us how to take care of ourselves. You just become an adult and then you just are flying by the seat of your pants. You're doing the best that you can. You're taking care of yourself the best way you know how. But sometimes we are not doing all that we should. We're letting other people run all over us. We're allowing people to use us. We're allowing people to do wrong things to us, and we're not speaking up for ourselves. And this conversation is for all of you motivators, going back and doing an evaluation of your life. I do that periodically, 3 to 4 times a year. Are all these people that I'm talking to in my phone, are they supportive of me? Are they understanding? How do they pour into me? How do they encourage me? How do they support me? How do they love me? Because while we give love, we deserve to receive love. And that's something, as a woman, I had to learn that it's nothing wrong with receiving help from others. It's nothing wrong with asking for help from the right people. I don't mean everybody, because we know the ones in our lives that are toxic. We know them. They are our relative, they are your children. Sometimes it's a person that you're in a relationship with, it could be your job. But certain people that are in our lives, we need to distance ourselves from them. We need to take a break from them, because they need to grow up. They need to learn to respect us and respect our boundaries. And until we put some things in place, they're going to do what they want. And that's why you have to be in control. You have to be your own advocate. You have to be your own friend and put on your own oxygen mask first. If you're not breathing right, if your health is compromised, if you're not getting the rest that you need, if you're cranky, if you have some emotional issues or traumas that you're dealing with, you need to take your time and be off grid so that you can focus on yourself, so that you can be okay. And yes, there are people who will be upset because they can't use you, of course, but they'll have to get over it. Once you are firmly on that solid ground and foundation with knowing yourself and respecting yourself and believing in yourself, you will just not let everybody talk to you any way they want to, or treat you any way they want to, or give you the leftover time, or give you no time, or do things to you that is wrong or negative, or like to yell at you or scream at you or demand things. That's no. See, we're not dealing with toxicity because we know and love ourselves. And I want you to say that to yourself. I know and I love myself. And because I know and love myself, I'm going to respect my own self. I'm going to respect my mental health. Okay. And we're going to get into that right now. It's very important, motivators, for us to put on our own oxygen mask and to focus on our mental health, to make sure that we're okay. Make sure that you're okay mentally. And sometimes that your mental health depends on you just taking some rest. Maybe you need to get some sleep. Maybe you are working too much hours. Maybe you're allowing people in your life to use you and manipulate you and play games with you and waste your time, your effort, your energy. And we have to put a stop to it. You have to put a stop to people using you and being a doormat. If you don't put a stop to people, they will continue. As long as it's easy for them. You're making it easy. You're not setting boundaries and you're not saying what you mean. You say you're frustrated, you say you're overwhelmed, but you're not doing anything about it. You're still giving them your time, your money, your energy. Don't do that. You have to be the one to focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health. If you're not okay, nothing will be okay. Okay? It's very important. Hey, Boss Life Online, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you and everybody in the chat. I hope everybody is doing awesome. And I wanted to have this discussion because I feel that it's so very important for us to take care of ourselves. As grown women, as grown men, we deserve respect. We deserve our own time. We deserve, to love ourselves. We deserve to take breaks from people, and we deserve to have good mental health. And many times we don't have good mental health because we're not setting those boundaries. We're not getting that rest. We're doing too much for other people. We are enabling people in their toxic behavior. We're allowing them to treat us a certain way. We're allowing them to get away with things like not cleaning up after themselves, not doing things. See, we can't do things for people and then complain when we feel overwhelmed. You have to allow people to do their own thing, clean up their own mess, do what they need to do for themselves. You have to let people be independent, whether it's your child, whether it's somebody you're in a relationship with, whether it's somebody's friend, somebody is your friend or a coworker, but there must be boundaries in place because it's not supposed to be you to take care of every little thing. It's not your responsibility to take care of everybody's mental health. It's not your responsibility. Put on your own oxygen mask. Make sure you're breathing, because you're so busy in life that you just feel out of breath all the time because you're going here, you're going there, you're supporting everybody. But are you supporting yourself? You going in this direction, and sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled in every direction. Your siblings need you, your relatives need you, your friends need you, your job needs you, but what about you needing yourself? I know for me, for my mental health is so important to me that I have no problem with taking my sick days, taking my PTO days, taking a mental health day so that I can be all right. Sometimes we are not okay, and that's all right. It's okay. We don't have to put on this persona, smiling. Oh yeah, I'm doing great. And you know that you're crumbling inside. You know that you're going to pieces. Don't do that. You know, be honest with yourself. I think that that's very important to putting on your own oxygen mask first. Learning to be honest with yourself. I need to take a day off. I need to sleep in. I need to improve my health. I need to go to the doctor. I need to get my exercise. I need to bring some things back into our life. Sometimes because of life, we get off track from being balanced. We are so supportive and kind to others, but we forget to be kind to ourselves. Be kind to yourself, motivators. Focus on your mental health. And when you are okay, everybody else will. Because I know I found for myself, when I'm not okay, then I'll be very short fused. I feel like I just snap at people like, what did you say? Like you'd be ready to start an argument because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not filling up your own cup. It's very important to fill up your cup and to not give people what is in your cup, but giving people the overflow because you're doing what you need to do. And when we talk about our mental health also involves our self care, our self awareness. We have to be aware of the people that are the users, that are the toxic people that are causing you to have these mental health breaks. Okay, these mental health breakdowns, I should say. They're breaking down your mental health because they're bringing you all of their problems. This is wrong and that is wrong, and help me with this and give me some money and do that for me. But are they ever helping you and supporting you or giving you money, giving back? Support goes in both directions. Like the saying goes, the door swings both ways. The phone rings in both directions. We can't be the ones to always give support to other people, to give people kindness, and we're not giving it to ourselves. Boss Life Online, thank you so much for dropping emojis. You all are more than welcome to drop emojis. It's very good for my engagement, for my analytics. So you're more than welcome. Drop all the emojis that you want to because I like to see the chat continuously move. Thank you so much. And the next thing in making sure that we're putting on our oxygen mask is make sure that you're getting rest. Get rest, everybody. And I know from being a person that suffers with insomnia, my insomnia has come from worrying about everybody else, worrying about everybody's problems. And that will be stopping me from getting my rest. So for me, putting on my oxygen mask was getting a cool down routine, a nighttime routine where it would allow my mind to relax, my body to relax. That's when I dim the lights. I'll light some candles. I'll put on some soft music. I get some tea. We have to treat ourselves good. And many of us don't know how to treat ourselves good. We weren't raised in that environment. We don't know how, but we can always make changes. We can always learn. Remember, it's you, it's your life. You have to be your own friend, and you have to constantly work on seeking friendship with yourself. And the way that we love ourselves is going to be a reflection of how other people will love us. If you don't take care of yourself good, other people will not take care of you good as well. People will give you what they see you doing. Okay. And if they see that you treat yourself well, you keep yourself up, they're going to expect the same to give you the same thing. So give yourself the adequate rest that you deserve. Give yourself that rest that you need. Cut your phone off. Leave people alone. Let them handle their own business, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, put your oxygen mask on. Everybody is different. Some people need 4 hours and they're okay. Some people need 6. Some people need 8. Some people need 10 hours. You know your body. I'm not telling you what you personally need, but I am a person that if I don't get rest, I feel very drained. I don't feel like doing anything. And for me, my mental follows how I feel physically. So when I am not rested, my mood kind of is down, and I don't want to do anything. I just want to loaf around. I don't really want to do much. I don't want to get active into anything. So when we are not doing what we need to do for ourselves, like getting rest, taking care of our mental health, we won't be able to be present to live our life to the best way possible. And that's what I want for all of you motivators. I want you to live the best life that you can, the best life possible. Thank you guys so much for dropping emojis. I really appreciate it. Yes, everybody, thumbs up the live. Thank you, friends with super channels. Welcome. Appreciate you. Welcome in. So it's very important to get adequate rest, because when we rest, this is when we re-energize ourselves, our body, our mind, and we refresh ourselves, we reset so that we can be okay. So many times if you feel that you feel so drained and tired, maybe the best thing that you can do in giving back to yourself is taking that day off and getting rest. And sometimes, I'll just be honest with you, sometimes you can't get the adequate rest at your home. Sometimes you got to go somewhere and have a staycation or a vacation, get away from your current environment. Sometimes you have to get away from your children, your spouse, your significant other, your friends, everybody, and just focus on yourself. This is a me-cation, and that's not selfish. Loving yourself is so vital and so important. It's the reason why maybe you won't be able to get to the next level in your business, because your mind can't think, because your mind is tired. So get your rest and take care of yourself so you can put on your own oxygen mask and be okay. All right. So let's get to the next point. I think I have two more points, and I am done with today's discussion. Yeah, I have one more after this. Everybody, have fun. As adults, we are so busy being responsible that we sometimes get a little stiff, a little tight. Let your hair down, ladies. Guys, bring a little laughter, have some fun, relax. Put your feet up sometimes. Go and have fun. Go out, have some adventures. Get into your hobbies. Have some fun. Bring some fun back in your life. When's the last time that you laughed and enjoyed yourself? Just by yourself. I don't mean in a group with who you're in a relationship with a friend. No, you on your own, having your own level of fun by yourself. Put on that oxygen mask, and just spend a day in leisure, just meandering around, just enjoying the small things in life, like being alive, being able to breathe, learning to just be in the moment and being appreciative that I'm here another day, and I'm grateful for myself. I'm grateful for where I am in my life. I'm grateful for my personal growth. I'm grateful for who I am. Okay. See, in having that gratitude, we say, it's time to laugh today, Marlene. I tell myself, it's time to have some fun. So, watch something fun. Go and be outside. Bring a smile to your own face. There's nothing better than having that self-awareness that I fulfill my own self. I make my own self happy. Don't try to look for fulfillment in other people, in relationship, in friends, in jobs, in money. Many people get very unbalanced. They look to other people for their fulfillment. And when people uh, break off in relationships, in friendships, when their money is scanty, when they have health problems, they go to pieces because they've never put in that work on their inside, learning, who am I? What do I want? What am I good at? What's my purpose in this life? What am I passionate about? What do I enjoy? Learning to love yourself is a gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And when you learn that I don't need anybody else, I can have fun all on my own. I enjoy my own company. I enjoy my own peace of mind. And I feel like that's one of the best things that I have ever learned in my life recently, is learning to enjoy my own company, learning to be by myself and to enjoy that and not be miserable, not wanting to scroll on my phone, just my time, me time, nobody else but me, putting on my own oxygen mask, and those are the times where I sit and I think about my personal growth and the woman that I have become, and how proud I am of myself, of keeping my head up when I had every reason to be down. Yes, life is frustrating and challenging, and there's people in our life that disappoint us and hurt us and let us down. But we have to be the ones to say, but what am I doing to make myself happy? Not what other people are doing. That we're not focusing on them. We're talking about ourselves. I'm focusing on me, on my mental health, on my happiness, on my joy, on my peace of mind. See, that's what putting on your own oxygen mask. I don't mean other people. We put on other people's oxygen mask all the time. Your spouses and your friends and this person and that person. We are there supporting everybody, but are we supporting ourselves? being our own friends, listening to ourselves when ourself says we need a break, we need a vacation, we need to get away from this person or that person because this one is using me or that one is not being respectful of me. Listen to yourself. You know, when we stop listening to ourselves, that's when we don't feel good about ourselves. It's very, very important. We have to listen to ourself. Listen to yourself. It will tell you how you feel, and then do something about it. Every day we have choices to make. We have to make a choice to love ourselves. We have to make a choice to be free from people. We have to make a choice. I don't want to answer that phone call. I don't want to be around these said individuals. I don't want to tell this person this or that. I don't want to be in this relationship because they're toxic. Once you get to know yourself, you can identify the toxicity. You can identify the people who are using you. You can identify the people who don't care about you because you know yourself and you love yourself and you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself enough. Believe in yourself enough that I respect me. I respect me. I want you to say that to yourself. I respect me. I love me. I believe in me. I am my own friend. I can do everything that I want to. We are the ones that put that narrative in our head, whether we're going to do something or whether we're not, whether we will believe in ourselves or whether we won't, whether we will be confident or we won't, whether we're going to keep our head up or we're going to put ourselves down. See, stop looking down on the former, on the past, on what other people think about us, and keep your head forward. Don't look to the left or the right or try to, well, what do they think about me and they don't like me and they're jealous of. Shift your energy, shift your mindset. When you shift your mindset to that of positive things, of gratitude, joy, when you shift your mindset, everything will shift. You shift your mindset, you shift your attitude, you shift your focus, you shift your light, you shift your energy, and everything will prosper. When you believe that prosperity is inside of me, it's something that I affirm every day when I wake up. I'm alive for another day. I'm alive for a reason. I have a purpose. I deserve to have joy. I am joyful. Peace is my portion. I love me. Speak those things out of your mouth, and everything in your life will shift. Because I love me, I set boundaries. Because I love me, I rest. Because I love me, I don't allow people to use me and take advantage of me and treat me disrespectfully. That's putting on your own oxygen mask. That's loving yourself. It's so important to do so. Hey, Miss Lynn, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. I hope all is well with you. Happy Wednesday. If you guys could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, James, how are you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who is here in the chat. And I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday so far. Um, and I wanted to say, while I have 7 in the chat, I'm looking forward to this coming Saturday. It's going to be the Spring Empowerment Conference with starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be Coach Mary Ma, Team Build with Geo, Be Amazing Sylvia, Pandy's Hair Candy and more, and myself. I think I got everybody. Pandy, Sylvia, Team Build, Coach Sherry, Coach Mary Ma. Yeah. And it's going to be from this coming Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I look forward to seeing all of you there. I have not put my topic up because you guys know how I do, because here in this YouTube space, people love to take your topics, and I'm not about it. I don't have time for it. So you guys will see what the topic will be on Saturday. Okay, so just make sure you are there. I'm looking forward to it. And back to today's topic. I just have one more point, and then I'm going to put the link here in the chat. Let's see. This is a big one, everybody. Putting on your own oxygen mask is so important. And this is something that many of us stop doing because we don't believe that we have it. For many years, I didn't believe that I had gifts. I didn't believe I was talented at things. I just thought I was just Marlene. I felt like I was good for other people. I was a good supportive person. I was a good friend. I was a good sister. I was a good person in a relationship. But I didn't look at my own self and say I was gifted at things. And I have always had gifts. And the same thing for all of you. You each have gifts, but are you using them? Use your gifts, use your talents, and reaffirm it. Encourage your own self. Say, I am gifted. I believe in me. I love me. And because I love me, I'm going to make the choice to use my gifts, believe in my gifts, encourage my gifts, celebrate my gifts, work on me because I matter. I say that to all of you. Work on your gifts because you matter. Every person has a gift, but are you using them? And sometimes, because of people in our lives that are very toxic, always wanting to use us, you never get to do what you want to do because you are focused on helping and supporting them. And we have to stop that. Whose life is it? Yours. Whose life is it? Mine. And because it's my life, I had to take the control back. I had to take my power back. I had to take my light back. I had to learn to encourage myself, be my own friend, speak over my life. And to anybody who is not doing that on today and every other day, speak over your life. I am gifted at X, Y, and Z. And because I have these gifts, I will use it. I will help others. I will bless others because when I say in my purpose and my passion for my life, I'm joyful. I'm at peace. I enjoy my life. I respect others because I respect myself. See, when you respect yourself, you can respect others. You can be a friend to other people because I know how to be a friend to myself. See, that's what I didn't know before. I didn't know how to be a friend to myself. I didn't know that it was okay to take a day off or to say no to people because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. And I always worried about how would they go on and how would they deal with, but nobody was caring about me. Was anybody saying, are you okay? Do you need some money? Do you need some mental health support? Do you need emotional support? No, they ghost you. They don't ask about how you're doing. They're not giving you support. They're not giving you compassion or understanding. That's why you have to give it to yourself. The gift of self love is just that, it's a gift. Every day you have to work on giving yourself that gift of loving yourself, taking care of your mental health, getting rest. And if you don't feel so good, allow yourself to, because I love myself, I'm not going to force myself to do, I can't do it today. Today I need to rest. So that's when you call into work. That put yourself first. Don't put yourself behind everything else. Don't put yourself behind children and spouse and friends and relatives and put yourself way back there. Sometimes we're not even on the list. We're not even on the table. Put yourself first because you love yourself, because I know me, because I love me, because I know my talents and my gifts. I have to put out that time. I have to put out that energy because you get back what you put out. And because I was always putting out that I never had the time, guess what? If you always tell yourself, I don't have the time, you will never have it. When I started to make time for myself, that means cutting out things that are not important. Stop allowing myself to be supportive of people who don't support me back. I'm just being realistic and honest. We have to stop putting our time, our effort, and our energy into people who don't care about us. And let's be honest, some of our relatives, our friends, quote unquote, they don't care about you. They don't. So stop. Stop and think and elevate yourself. Because I love myself, I will not let people use me. Because I love myself, I'm going to set boundaries. Because I love myself, I don't have to explain myself. Because I love myself, I'm going to walk in silence and take care of me. There's so much people out there that don't know how to love themselves. And I'm adamant about it these days. I love her. I love me. And I can't let anybody step into that space and be ahead of me. I have to love me first. I have to love me first. And then because I love myself, I can love God. And because I love God and God loves me, then I can go out in this world and perform and do what I need to do to support, help, and motivate other people. Until I learned that, until I learned to put my own oxygen mask first, and not because what I used to do before, jump up and I'm helping this person and that person. And then it's 2, 3 o'clock in the day. I haven't eaten. I didn't shower. I haven't taken care of my hair. I haven't done anything that I need to do for me. I haven't worked on my business. I'm waking up. I'm supporting this person. I'm in these people's YouTube channels. But what content am I making for myself? What am I doing for me? What am I reading to fortify my mind? I think that that's a very important thing. You know, when we talk about putting our own oxygen mask, it's about what we're reading. That's why it's important what you read, what you look at, who you surround yourself by. That's what's going to help you to be present and to be present with energy, with peace, with light, with joy and energy. See, we each are forces of energy, but some people's energy is low vibrations, and some people their energy is high, their light is high because they put in the work. And I put in the work. I Some people have said, like it's irritating that I smile a lot. Yeah, I smile a lot. You know why? Because there was a time in my life where I didn't like my teeth. I put in a lot of work. I had braces. I've done a lot of dental work. I put in a lot of work with therapists. So I put in the work mentally to fix my mental. I put in the work physically so that I can look good because I care for myself. And it's steps in life, learning to prioritize me. Sometimes the things that I need to do for myself is not things that I enjoy. I don't enjoy going to doctors. I don't enjoy going to dentists. I don't enjoy running and getting exercise. I don't enjoy that, but I do it because it's good for me. It makes me look at myself in the mirror and to say, "You're looking good, girl." For the first time in my life, I put on a bathing suit and I looked at myself in the mirror and said, "Girl, you look good." Confidence. Now I have confidence, and I'm not being cocky, but I love me. And there's nothing and nobody that can come before that. Whereas before, I used to let relationships and other people come before what I thought about myself. I put myself on the back burner, and that will never happen again. I will never put myself on the back burner ever again. And the same thing I say to all of you motivators, never put yourself on the back burner for anybody, anyone, or anything. Trying to chase money, trying to please your kids, please the person you're in a relationship, please your friends. No, please yourself first. And people that you don't want to be around, people who are toxic, people who are users, leave them alone. They're not going to change. They will not change. A person who is a user, a person who is a narcissist, a person who only cares about themselves, they're selfish, leave them alone. They're not meant to be in your circle. And some of the most toxic people are your own relatives, are your own children, are your own spouse or significant other, are your own friends, are your own workmates. They don't want you to succeed and elevate and win, or they only want you to be on the same neck and neck level with them. Anytime you elevate, anytime you get accolades, anytime people celebrate you, anytime you're winning in your life, they don't like it. Okay? It's okay. Because what matters is I'm putting in the work. What matters is you're putting in the work to make your life happy. That's what it's about, everybody. Self-love is the key. Okay? It really is. Thank you so much, Friends with Super Channels. I appreciate it. Yes, Miss Lynn, you must love yourself first. And I'm going to put a link here for anybody if you're interested in coming up. I've come to the end of my topic, but I definitely wanted to put out some positive energy, some motivation, some encouragement, some positivity for every single one of you. You know, love yourself, love your life, put in the hard work, set boundaries, spend time with yourself, you know, go on walks with yourself, you know, journal, you know, put out some positive affirmations about yourself. I love me. I am a good friend to myself. I prioritize my mental health. Do those things for you, not for anybody else. So, yeah, all of those things. So, I appreciate every single one of you. I didn't see anybody hit the link. So, I will be seeing you all on Friday when we do the Relationship Friday. And then on Saturday, when we do the Spring Empowerment Conference, I will see you guys there. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much. Hey, Colton. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Love yourself. Take care of you. Take care of you, everybody. You get one you, and love yourself. Sacrifice for yourself. Use your talents, use your gifts, set boundaries, get your rest, take your vacation, work on you, get some mindset support from mentors and friends and counselors so that you can live your best life. I don't mean what other people want for you, living your best life, okay? It's so important to go through your life with peace, joy, and love. I wish that, I hope that, and I pray for all of that to everybody who is in the sound of my voice. There's nothing like self-love, nothing like it. And I hope that you get all the love that you deserve within yourself. Don't try to seek it from other people. Learn to love yourself first. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you tuned into your dose of positivity where we motivate, we inspire, and we encourage everyone to be their best, to live their best, and to achieve. I thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not hit the like on the way in, please hit the like on the way out. And I got to do a shout out. I do my motivated dailies every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take some time, tune in to those videos. They're very short, between 1 to 5 minutes, and you'll get your motivation for your day. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you on Friday for Relationship Friday and on Saturday for the Spring Forward Empowerment Conference. Thank you for tuning in. And you know what we say over here on Marlene Motivates. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And put your own oxygen mask on first. Bye, everybody.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.